What's going on? What's going on? This your boy AKTJR, Facts from AKT Urban Podcast, man. Episode number 7. Episode number 7. That's right, man. I had to take a few days off, sit back, just chill for the weekend, get my mind right or whatever, so I'm back in full effect, baby. Let's get it. Today, we will be talking about no other than, y'all see this number I got on. Y'all see this shirt I got on. Y'all see the team. So yes, we will be talking about no other than the man himself. Scoop down for y'all, LeBron James. Now, some would like to refer to this man as the greatest of all time. Some refer to him as LeGoat James. Some refer to him as King James. And some simply just refer to him as LeBron. Now, what we won't be talking about with LeBron today is mainly the main concept is the future of LeBron James. Like what do we think? This is a prediction of what I think is next for him in this coming season and the years to come, actually, not even just this season coming up. So yeah, we're gonna get straight to it. Now, first of all, we gotta review a few things with LeBron James. LeBron James, he's a 3-time champion, 3-time finals MVP, 4-time league MVP, Rookie of the Year in 2004, and the scoring champion in 2008. And let's not forget the fact that he's been to 8 NBA Finals, 7 straight with 2 different teams. So let's get it, or whatever. Man, we all know LeBron is chasing the ghost of MJ. We all know what he's doing. We all know what he's striving to be or whatever. He's been under scrutiny since he's been in the league. And then the scrutiny got even worse when he went to Miami and formed the super team. Then it got even worse than that when the man actually went on to, go back to Cleveland and fulfill his destiny of bringing a title there. I actually was happy he did that, or whatever. So let me start by saying this with LeBron James. Anybody that knows me know I am a Kobe Bryant die-hard fan. I'm a die-hard Kobe Bryant fan. That don't mean I can't like LeBron James. LeBron James is on my personal Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I respect him, man. It's just I don't think he's better than 3 players. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant. Other than that, I don't argue anybody better than LeBron because I would be a damn fool to because he's done too much. Like let me read a few records that this man has. Only player in NBA history to record 28,000 points, 7,000 assists, and 7,000 rebounds. First player in all-time points scored in the playoffs. So that's a thing right there within itself. Only player in NBA history to lead both teams in all major statistical categories in the NBA Finals. Only player to ever come back, lead a team to come back from a 3-1 deficit in the Finals. Most triple-doubles in the NBA Finals. He's been the face of the NBA for practically the last 7 years. So it's like, do I really got to keep going with what this man has done? Come on now, man. And then as far as the playoff career time points thing, people can say what they want about, LeBron got the most all-time career points over Michael Jordan because it took him longer to do it or more games, but it took him fewer shots than MJ. So give the man some credit now. Give the man some type of credit now, man. Come on now, man. Now, speaking of MJ, we already know that whole thing with MJ, man, comparing him to MJ and all this and the third. I'm gonna read up some numbers for y'all. I'm gonna compare both of them at the age of 32, just to make it fair. Even though to put out there, we know MJ definitely only had 11 seasons in the league. Meanwhile, LeBron had played 13. We know due to LeBron coming out of high school, MJ going to college and winning the title. We get it. So I had to put that out there. So the viewers and the audience and the people in the comment section don't grill me out. I didn't put everything out there because y'all know y'all are very sensitive when it comes to this debate between who's the better one to wear number 23. So do it to y'all like this, man. read y'all MJ numbers first. MJ at 32 had 3 finals appearances with 3 titles, 3 for 3, 3 finals MVPs, 3 league MVPs, 7 scoring titles, and a Defensive Player of the Year award, along with 2 slam dunk champion titles under his belt. LeBron at 32 has had 8 finals appearances with 3 titles, 3 finals MVPs, 4 league MVPs, and a scoring title. But I can say the most that MJ also averaged 34.7 points in the playoffs at this time. Meanwhile, LeBron had only scored 28 flat points per game at the point in his career in the playoffs or whatever. You know, another argument that could be made in the defense for the LeBron side, who takes the LeBron side of the whole thing, is that LeBron played harder competition. I mean, the man did face the Big Three in Boston. He did face the 73-9 win Warriors. He did face the Splash family, now with Kevin Durant on there. Man, LeBron, he didn't face some people. Not to say MJ didn't. MJ definitely faced Isaiah and the Bad Boys. He definitely faced Bird and the Celtics. He faced Magic and the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? He faced Clyde Drexler. And he faced Barkley, the New York Knicks in the 90s. Like, the Utah Jazz with the greatest pick and roll duo, Stockton and Malone. Like, come on, he faced people too. So that's just a debate within itself that I'm not gonna entertain or whatever. But you can say this much: LeBron already top 7 in all-time career points. LeBron he been doing it, man. The Cleveland Cavaliers, and another thing too, he holds a lot of weight on the team. Like when LeBron left Cleveland, went to Miami, the Cavs was nothing. When LeBron left Miami, went to Cleveland, there was nothing. Meanwhile, when MJ left for a year and went to play baseball or whatever, Scottie Pippen he averaged 22 points per game, like 7 assists, 7 rebounds, something like that in that '94 season, and they made it to the Eastern Conference semifinals. And they won 55 games without MJ that season in '94. So that's something. On the flip side, the LeBron side would say in an MJ argument. But pretty much people on the MJ side gonna say 6 for 6, 6 Finals MVPs, 10 scoring titles altogether, 5 league MVPs. And they felt like it should have been 6 because they felt like in '96. He should have been the first ever unanimous league MVP, in which he should have. The man did average over 30 points per game, had a 72-10 record. He played all 82 games that season, and that's just the season, including the playoffs. He didn't miss a game that entire season. So it's like, so that's the MJ side of it. What I think he should do, but before I get to the next phase, we all know 6 for 6. In the NBA Finals with MJ versus LeBron, that's 3 for 5, 3 out of 8, 3 and 5, record wise, whatever, So that's that flip side of that too, That's that end of it. What I feel LeBron needs to do in order to win more championships, I think LeBron James simply needs to do one thing: score, and like the LeBron fans to say, duh, he already do that. But what I mean, become a primary scorer. Like the main thing you want to do is score. Now let's check the track record on LeBron James and the best games he's ever played. Game 6, 2012, Eastern Conference Finals, when he dropped 45. How many assists did he have that game? Man only had 5 assists. 2007 Eastern Conference Finals against the Pistons, when the man dropped 25 of Cleveland's last 20. Like he dropped 25 of Cleveland's last 30 points that game. How many assists did he have that game? He only had 7. Or we can even talk about the 2014 NBA playoffs when he played his last year in Miami when he went against the Brooklyn Nets, and he dropped a career high 49 points. He only had 2 assists that game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I use that as evidence to prove that if LeBron James' best games, he didn't have that many assists because he was going to the rack. He was worried about scoring and all that. Well, you can look at Game 5 from the NBA Finals this past year, the one that just passed 2017. LeBron easily, like the last minutes of that game, like that fourth quarter, like he was just scoring easily. Yeah, he did that to the Eastern Conference this year in the playoffs when he went 12-1. He was just running through the league. Like he was averaging 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like he was going in, scoring. Like that's what LeBron needs to do. And I feel if he does that, it will open it up for other players on the Cavs. That'll make Kevin Love get back to his old Minnesota Timberwolves ways where he'll be, LeBron will put him in that position where he got to score. It's obvious that they're going to do the ISO ball system. That's the way the Cavs play ball. That's bully ball. That's how Miami was dominant those 4 years he was there, and they won. They made 4 straight title runs, won back-to-back championships, even though it could have been 4 or at least 3, but that's neither here nor there. That don't matter. But the point is, Miami dominated the East at that time with LeBron because LeBron's style of play is ISO ball, bully ball. Like he just bullies you. And he's been able to do the same thing the last 3 years in Cleveland and win a title and come back from a 3-1 deficit, you know what I'm saying? And lead both teams in all statistical categories for the NBA Finals. He's been able to do that because, they played bully ball, which is the ISO style. People can say what they want about the ISO ball style of play not working. Maybe not against the Golden State Warriors, but against anybody else in the league, the ISO ball works. That's how Kyrie Irving is able to get off his shots and be as clutch as he is and all of that. And speaking of Kyrie Irving just needs to stay and patch things up with LeBron James because they have Derrick Rose. And y'all can say what y'all want about Derrick Rose not being healthy, not being able to play up the snuff, play up the par, all this and the third. The man can still do something. He averaged 18.7 points per game last season on 47% field goal shooting with the damn near the worst franchise in the history of the NBA, the New York Knicks. Or at least at this time period in the modern day NBA, like Derrick Rose had a good season last year. Yeah, he tore his meniscus at the end of the but he gonna be back. He been working out with LeBron and Eric Bledsoe already. So I think they need to stay because Kyrie needs to stay because that will help the Cavs, and that will help. That will actually make it easier for LeBron. He doesn't have to facilitate everything. Kyrie Irving just needs to step his game up and become more of, dropping some passes. Instead of averaging only 4 or 5 assists a game, you need to start averaging that good 7 or 8. Kyrie Irving and LeBron need to switch spots. And what I say switch spots is, we all know Kyrie only is a one-dimensional point guard. That means he can just score, he can cross you up, and he finishes. Turn that one dimension that you do on offense into a scoring and a slight passing deal, and let LeBron go down from the 8 assists average, 7 assists average to like maybe the 4 or 5 assists average mark, and put the points up from 28 to like 32, and that will make and the team will follow LeBron and become better, and then they'll dominate even more for years to come. Damian Lillard and John Wall, 2 point guards who I consider better than Kyrie because they lead their teams. I'm sorry, Kyrie fans, Cavs fans, y'all gonna say, no, Kyrie Irving is better than him. No. Now, the debate whether he's top 5 or not, that can be a debate, but I have to put Damian Lillard and John Wall both over him because they lead their teams and they haven't had the ability to play with a LeBron type of player. So I guarantee you, Damian Lillard with LeBron James, they dominate, especially in the East. John Wall with LeBron James, they will average easily at least a good 25. John Wall will average a good 22 to 25 with a good 8 to 10 assists, and LeBron could come down to about a good 4 to 5 assists and average a solid 28 from 28 to 32 range amount of points. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say they're both better than Kyrie Irving, and they both said themselves, who wouldn't want to play with LeBron? Who wouldn't want to dominate the East? Who wouldn't want to compete for titles every single year, day in and day out? So Kyrie really needs to stay put, and and the fact that he stays, it will make the Cavs a better team if he ups his assists per game, and LeBron downs his assists and focuses primarily on scoring. Now, where does Derrick Rose fit into this place? I know y'all wonder where did Derrick Rose fit. Derrick Rose fits into, he just takes the workload off of both of those guys and Kevin Love. And Kevin Love can stop being the catch and shoot big and get more post points and rebounds and all that. He can keep it with the rebounds because he had 16 rebounds in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So like it's like he wasn't a scorer. LeBron and Kyrie were the main scorers when they won that title. He was all about getting the defense, clutch plays on defense. Like after LeBron got the block against Iggy, Kyrie sealed the deal with the shot over the two-time first unanimous league MVP, and Kevin Love locked the first unanimous ever two-time back-to-back league MVP, NBA champion up in those final seconds. So the three of them, they did their thing. And Derrick Rose, he could add to that. That's just an example to show you how it wasn't just all LeBron. LeBron got them to the promised land. LeBron was the leader of it all, but they all had three key pivotal moments in Game 7 that helped seal them the deal and help, make history, So I say that to say that's overall what LeBron needs to do. He needs to become just a primary ball-dominant scorer. That's what he needs to do, be a primary scorer. You can still get your rebounds, you can still get your assists, but just tone it down a bit and focus on scoring and focus on becoming. I want LeBron to be LeBron with the same, physical nature that he has or whatever, but I want him to have it with that killer mentality, like a mama mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like Kyrie already got that. So just imagine LeBron and Kyrie both with the mamba mentality. And Kyrie is becoming more, he's still his same one-dimensional, cross you, go to the basket first type of player, but he adds assists in with that. He just becomes a little more alert of the players around him, and he could cross somebody, and they could draw them in. He could pass it out, dish it out for a pass. That could be to LeBron. LeBron could get that, and LeBron became more of a primary, just strictly scorer. And he really just started shooting threes more and just hitting more jump shots. What? Are you crazy? LeBron will be a dominant force. He'll be even more dominant in my opinion. So it's like, that's what I think LeBron needs to do. And as far as him staying in Cleveland or leaving, he needs to stay. I want the man to stay. I really want him to stay because if he leaves and goes to another team, mainly he probably won't go to the West Coast. Everybody will talk about the Lakers and all of that. The NBA is ruined. Or just even if Kyrie was to leave the Cavaliers and he went to somewhere like Boston, he stayed in the East or something like that. That would be dope to see Kyrie Irving versus LeBron in an Eastern Conference Finals matchup. So LeBron needs to stay in Cleveland. He needs to stay in the East. Because obviously the East is his. He don't need to go to the West where he will have to face the Spurs, the Warriors, the Rockets 4 times a year. That's just not going to be good for him. And then come playoff time, you got to worry about getting through all of that just to get to Warriors who probably going to have the odds of winning over him. No, he don't even need to do that to himself, man. He doesn't even need to do that. He don't even need to do that, man. He does not need to do that to himself. In order for LeBron has been in the league 13 seasons. He's 32. People think he's going to play to at least 40, so that's at least 8 more seasons. And he's coming out of his prime more than he is he's more out of his prime than he is actually staying in it. So LeBron, he got some big decisions to make, and they picked up Derrick Rose. I think that can help the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think it can help them a lot, So I just want LeBron to become more of a dominant scorer. I want to see him really just dominate the game for real. He's been dominating it. He's top 10 in all statistical magical categories in the NBA. We know that. But that 96 MJ, that 2009 Kobe, you know what I'm saying? I want to see that LeBron. We got 2012 LeBron, but that I still think LeBron just had arguably his most efficient year ever in his career last year. He broke killer records last year. So it's I still feel like I haven't seen the best LeBron could truly be, because I feel like he he's in a better situation than he was in Miami. Like, yeah, he had D-Wade, but D-Wade, that was before D-Wade knees went out and Chris Bosh started getting injury prone and having blood clots and stuff. Man, I feel like he got Derrick Rose, he got Kevin Love, and he got Kyrie Irving. He could take these three guys and they can make their own big four and go pound for pound with Golden State. I feel like that can happen. Y'all can laugh at me, clown me in the comment section, or for those who watch this video, but I really don't care. I think we still haven't yet to see the best LeBron James. That's just me. So, in retrospection to this video, he's 3-5. You know what I'm saying? I feel like LeBron, can he still pass MJ for being the GOAT? He still got 8 more seasons, so we just really don't know what to expect. We don't know. The way the NBA is set up now, we don't know. So, you know, I don't want to just like throw him out there and say, oh, no, it's never going to happen. Like, man, we never know. If he go like 6 finals appearances with like 11 appearances, like, come on now. Come on now, y'all. I'm really going to say that's 6 for 6. That's better than 6 for 6. But hey, I know this is going to raise a lot of, you know, debates and arguments in the comment section of this video or whatever on my channel. So, hey, it is what it is. Just wanted to come make that quick, small, short video about LeBron and his future and what I think he should do. AKT, facts from AKT Urban Podcast. I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching it. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think LeBron should stay? I think he should leave. What you think he should do to possibly win more titles? Do you think he's better than LeBron? I mean, do you think he's better than MJ or not? Do you even think he's better than Kobe or anything like that? Let me know. We can talk about it in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Facts from AKT Urban Podcast. And we out, people.